Welcome friends. So today we will be seeing one of the passage from test 4. This is academic Cambridge 19. Okay, reading passage 3. You should spend about 20 minutes on question 27 to 40 which are based on reading passage 3 below. And the title of the passage is, this is the title, The Unselfish Gene. So what do you mean by unselfish gene? Unselfish means selfless. Okay, and what do you mean by gene? Gene means it is a basic physical and functional unit of heredity. Okay, so from the title of the passage we can assume that there must be something regarding selfless function. Okay, selfless functions. So this is the subtitle of the passage. A psychologist gives his view on how humans became self-centered. What do you mean by self-centered? Self-centered means selfish. Okay, self-centered means selfish. So as we are seeing, no ABCD is mentioned. So we will quickly numberize our paragraphs. First, this is the second. This is the third. This is the fourth. This will be the fifth. This will be the sixth, seventh, eight, 9 and 10. So in total we have 10 paragraphs. So now let's quickly see the types of questions. So our first question type is question 27 to 30. Choose the correct letter A, B, C, D. Write the correct letter in the boxes 27 to 30 on your answer sheet. Okay, so our first question types is MCQs. So number 27, let's see and let's quickly mark our keywords. 27 number. What is the writer doing in the first paragraph? So here they are directly asking for the first paragraph. Let's see the options. A, setting out two opposing views about human nature. Okay, two opposing views about human nature. B, justifying his opinion about our tendency to be greedy. Justifying his opinion. His opinion means writer's opinion about our means human's tendency to be greedy. Okay, greedy means selfish. C option, describing a commonly held belief about people's behavior. Okay, D option, explaining why he thinks means writer thinks that humans act in a selfish manner. Explaining why he thinks that humans act in a selfish manner. Okay, so let's see number 28. What point is made about Richard Dawkins' book? This is our keyword. Richard Dawkins' book, The Selfish Gene. Let's see the option. A, its appeal lay in the radical nature of its ideas. Okay. B, its success was due to the scientific support it offered. Scientific support. C, It presented a view that was in line with the attitudes of its time. Presented a view that was in line with the attitudes of its time. Okay. D option, it took an innovative approach. Innovative approach means, what do you mean by innovative approach? Innovative approach means creative approach. Okay, innovative means creative. It took an innovative approach to the analysis of human psychology. Okay, let's move forward. 29 number. What does the writer suggest? What does the writer suggest about the prehistoric era in the fourth paragraph? Here they are asking about the fourth paragraph. Okay, fourth para. Okay. A, societies were more complex than many people believe. B, supplies of natural resources were probably relatively plentiful. The supplies of natural resources were probably relatively plentiful. Plentiful means, what is plentiful? Plentiful means abundant or rich. Okay. C option, most estimates about population sizes are likely to be inaccurate. D, humans moved across continents more than was previously thought. Okay. 30, the writer refers to the Bruce Knopf's work as support for the idea that, this is our keyword, support for the idea that A, selfishness is a relatively recent development in human societies. Selfishness is a relatively recent development in human societies. B, only people in isolated communities can live in an unselfish manner. C, very few lifestyles have survived unchanged since prehistoric times. Okay, so these are our keywords. Okay, these are our keywords. D, hunter-gatherer cultures worldwide are declining in number. So these are all our keywords. Okay, so now let's see our another question type. So our another question type is questions 31 to 35. Complete the summary below. Choose one word only. Okay, this is very important. If they are asking one word, then only one word. Choose one word only from the passage for each answer. Write your answers in boxes 31 to 35 on your answer sheet. So this is the title of the summary. Contemporary hunter-gatherer. So this is our keyword. Contemporary hunter-gatherer societies. Let's quickly read it. Bruce research shows that contemporary hunter-gatherer societies tend to exhibit a high level of dash in all areas of life. In these cultures, distributing resources fairly among the members is a moral obligation. Okay. These societies also employ strategies to prevent differences in dash occurring. For example, the Kung follow a custom whereby the credit means, what do you mean credit? Credit means a claim. Okay, credit for one person's success at dash is given to another member of the group. Individuals who behave in a dash manner are punished by being excluded. Excluded means, what do you mean by excluded? Excluded means to remove. Okay, excluded from the group. And women have a considerable amount of dash in choices regarding work and marriage. So these are our keywords. Okay, and our another question type is last question type, that is Questions 36 to 40. Do the following statement agree with the views of the writer in reading passage 3? In boxes 36 to 40, on your answer sheet write yes if the statement agrees with the views, no if the statement contradicts the views of the writer, and not given if it is impossible to say what the writer thinks about this. Okay, let's quickly mark our keywords. 36. Some anthropologists are mistaken about the point when the number of societies such as Kung began to decline. Okay. 37 number, humans who developed warlike traits in prehistory would have had an advantage over those who did not. Okay, advantage over those who didn't. 38 number, being peaceful and cooperative is a natural way for people to behave. 39 number, negative traits are more apparent in some modern cultures than in others. 40 number, animal research has failed to reveal a link between changes in the environment and the emergence of aggressive tendencies. Okay, animal research. So we have marked our keywords. So now let's quickly read our first paragraph. So in our first question they are directly asking from the first paragraph only. Okay, so we will quickly see two opposing views, his opinion, greedy, belief, people's behavior, selfish manner. So these are our keywords. We have to look for this in our first paragraph. So now let's quickly read our first paragraph. So now let's quickly read our first paragraph. There has long been a general assumption that human beings are essentially selfish. There is a general assumption that human beings are essentially selfish. We are apparently ruthless. What do you mean ruthless? Ruthless means having or showing no pity or compassion for others. Okay. Ruthless means having or showing no pity or compassion for others. Okay. We are apparently ruthless with strong impulses to compete against each other for resources and to accumulate power and possessions. If we are kind to one another, it's usually because we have ulterior motives. What do you mean ulterior motives? Ulterior motives means a hidden reason for doing something, often something that is selfish or deceptive. Okay, a hidden reason. Okay, ulterior motives means a hidden reason for doing something, often something that is selfish or deceptive. Okay, I hope you understood this. If we are good, it's only because we have managed to control and transcend our innate selfishness and brutality. Okay, we have managed to control and transcend our innate selfishness and brutality. So what they are saying here, they are saying that general assumption is human beings are essentially selfish. We are apparently ruthless with strong impulses to compete with each other for the resources and accumulating power and possessions. But if we are kind, it is because we have hidden motives or hidden reasons. Okay, if we are good, it's only because we have managed to control and transcend our innate selfishness and brutality. Okay, so now let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in first paragraph we have seen so many things. So let's see what is the writer doing in the first paragraph. So our first option is setting out two opposing views about human nature. Setting out two opposing views. So in first paragraph we have not seen anything regarding opposing views about human nature. Okay, So we will cancel out this. Justifying his opinion. His opinion means writer's opinion. Justifying writer's opinion about tendency to be greedy. So this thing also we have not seen in the first paragraph. Okay. So we will cancel out this also. See, describing a commonly held belief about people's behavior. Belief means assumption. Okay. Belief means assumption. Okay. And we have seen this word assumption. Okay. Describing a commonly held belief about people's behavior. This thing we have seen in the first paragraph only. We have just seen this. Okay. Let's read out D option also. Explaining why he thinks. He thinks means here they are talking about the writer. Explaining why writer thinks that human act in a selfish manner. Okay, so this type of thing also we have not seen in the first paragraph. So we will cancel out D also. Okay, only the remaining is C. So C will be our answer because we have seen this belief. Belief means assumption. This thing we have seen in the first paragraph. Okay, so from okay, we have seen in the first line only. In the first lines only we have seen that there has long been a general assumption. A general assumption means they are talking about the belief. Okay, general means common. Okay, common belief. Okay, common belief. General assumption means common belief. There has long been a general belief that human beings are essentially selfish. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. Okay, so and here writer is describing. Okay, here writer is describing from here writer is describing we are apparently ruthless with strong impulses to compete against each other for resources to accumulate power and possessions. If we are kind to one another, it's usually because we have hidden motives. If we are good, it's only because we have managed to control and transcend our innate selfishness and brutality. Okay, and what is the writer doing in the first paragraph? Okay, so describing a commonly held belief about people's behavior. Okay, commonly held belief means general assumption. Okay, general assumption. So we have seen this. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. Okay, I hope you understood this. We are getting our answer from here to here. Okay, we are getting our answer from here. This is the line we have seen in the question also. They are asking for these lines. So there has long been a general assumption that human beings are essentially selfish, and here writer is describing. Okay, so describing a commonly held belief about people's behavior. So from here we are getting our answer. I hope you understood this. Let's see our another keyword, Richard Dawkins. So we have not seen in the first paragraph, we have not seen this, and contemporary hunter gatherer, we have not seen this also, and here our keyword is some anthropologist. So this thing also we have not seen till now. So we will quickly move towards our second paragraph, and now let's quickly read our second paragraph. This bleak view of human nature is closely associated with the science. Writer Richard Dawkins, whose 1976 book The Selfish Gene became popular because it fitted so well with and helped to justify the competitive and individualistic ethos that was so prevalent in the late 20th century societies. So we have found our keyword Richard Dawkins, okay, and the selfish gene. So these are our keywords which we have found. So now let's read. Like many others, Dawkins justify Okay, his views with reference to the field of evolutionary psychology. Evolutionary psychology theorized that present day human traits developed in prehistoric times during what is termed the environment of evolutionary adaptedness. So what they are saying here, they are saying that the book written by Richard was became popular because it fitted so well with and helped to justify the competitive and individualistic ethos that was so prevalent in the late 20th century societies. Okay, so here bleak means bad or not encouraging. Okay, bleak means bad view, bad or not encouraging. Okay, bad or not encouraging view of human nature is closely associated with the science writer Richard Dawkins. Okay, so let's see our question. So in our question, what they are asking what point is made about Richard Dawkins' book The Selfish Gene? A. It appeals lay in the radical nature of the ideas. No. Its success was due to the scientific support it offered. So we have not seen that its success was due to. Okay, its success means they are talking about the book, The Selfish Gene. Okay. So its success was due to the scientific support is offered. No, we have not seen that it's the success of the book is due to the scientific support. Okay. See, it presented a view. That was in line with the attitudes of its time. Okay, of its time means here they are talking about the 20th century. Okay, here they are talking about the 20th century. So we have seen this. Okay, we have seen this attitudes of its time. D. It took an innovative approach to the analysis of human psychology. So this thing, innovative approach to the analysis, we have not seen. Okay, in this the paragraph in which the Richard Dawkins they are talking about, we have not seen this thing. Okay, innovative approach. So we will cancel out this also. But we have seen it presented a view that was in line in the attitude of its time. Its time means 20th century. So we will take C. Okay. From where we are getting our answer? We are getting our answer from here. Okay. Richard Dawkins, whose 1976 book The Selfish Gene became popular because it fitted so well with and helped to justify the competitive and individualistic ethos that was so prevalent in the late 20th century societies. Of its time means they are talking about 20th century. Okay, they are talking about the late 20th century societies. Okay, I hope you understood this, and we are getting our answer from here. From here to here we are getting our answer. Okay, I hope you understood this. Okay, if they are asking what point is made about Richard Dawkins' book The Selfish Gene, means it presented a view that was in line means they are talking about to justify. Okay, they are talking about to justify. This to justify is very important. Okay, was in line means they are talking about to justify the competitive and individualistic ethos. Okay, this is the attitude. Okay, this is the attitude of humans. Okay, of that time, the competitive and individualistic ethos. Okay, so this means they are talking about the attitudes of the people of that time. Okay, that is 20th century societies. Okay, 20th century people, late 20th century people. I hope you understood this. Okay, I hope you understood this. So we are getting our answer from here to here. Okay, so that's why we have tick number C, option C here. Okay, that's why we have tick C option here. Okay, let's move forward. 29 number. What does the writer suggest about the prehistoric era in the 4th paragraph? Here they are talking about directly 4th paragraph. Okay, and here they are asking Bruce research. Okay, here our keyword is Bruce research, and here our keyword is anthropologist. So we have not seen anything regarding this, so we will move forward towards our Next paragraph, that is third paragraph. Prehistory is usually seen as a period of intense competition. Prehistory is usually seen as a period of intense competition when life was such a brutal battle that only those with traits such as selfishness, aggression and ruthlessness survived. And because survival depended on access to resources, such as rivers, forests and animals, there was bound to be conflict between rival groups, which led to the development of traits such as racism and warfare. This seems logical, but in fact, the assumption means belief, the assumption on which these all rest, that prehistoric life was a desperate struggle for survival is false. Okay, so many things we have seen here, that there was intense competition in prehistory, such as brutal battle, that only those survives who are selfish, aggressive and ruthless. And because survival depended on the access to the resources such as rivers, forests and animals, there was a conflict between the rival groups, which lead to the development of the traits such as racism and warfare. And this is logical, but in fact the assumption means belief, the belief on which these all rest, that prehistoric life was desperate struggle for survival, is false. Okay, so these are all things is false. Okay, I hope you understood this. So from this paragraph we have not found any of our keyword. Okay, so we will quickly move towards our fourth paragraph and let's quickly read it. It's important to remember that in the prehistoric era, the world was very sparsely populated. What do you mean sparsely populated? Sparsely populated means with only a small number, okay? Small number, very little amount of people, okay? Very small number of people. Sparsely means small number, okay? Sparsely means small number. Okay, it's important to remember that in the prehistoric era the world was very sparsely populated. According to some estimates, around 15,000 years ago, the population of Europe was only 29,000 and the population of the whole world was less than a half million. Humans at that time were hunter-gatherers. Okay, so this is our keyword, hunter-gatherers. People who lived, what do you mean hunter-gatherers? Hunter-gatherers means people who lived by hunting wild animals and collecting wild plants. Okay, hunter-gatherer means people who lived by hunting wild animals and collecting wild plants. With such small population densities, it seems unlikely that prehistoric hunter-gatherer groups had to compete against each other for resources or had any need to develop ruthlessness and competitiveness or to go to war. Okay, so to compete against each other for resources. Okay, they had to compete against each other for the resources. Okay, or had any need to develop ruthlessness and competitiveness or to go to war. Okay, so we have seen so many things in the fourth paragraph, and here in our third MCQ, that is 29 number of MCQ, they are directly asking about the fourth paragraph. Okay, so let's quickly see our options. So let's see the options. A, societies were more complex than many people believe. So in fourth paragraph, we have not seen anything regarding societies were more complex. Okay, so we will cancel out these also. supplies of natural resources supplies of natural resources were probably relatively plentiful. Okay, so these natural resources, this word we have seen in this paragraph. Okay, we have seen these resources words. Okay, so let's move forward. Most estimates about population sizes are likely to be inaccurate. So in fourth paragraph we have not seen the population sizes are likely to be inaccurate. We have seen that there is the less density. Okay, there is no there is sparsely populated population. Okay, but here they are saying that most estimates about population size are likely to be inaccurate. So this thing also we have not seen in this fourth paragraph. Okay, D, humans moved across continents more than was previously thought. So these continents and this entire line we have not seen in the fourth paragraph. Okay, we have not seen this. Okay, but what is remaining is for B option. Supplies of natural resources were probably relatively plentiful. So this will be our answer. So this will be our answer. Okay, so we are getting our answer, this answer from here. In the fourth paragraph, what they are saying, so we are getting our answer from here. Okay, humans at that time were hunter-gatherers, people who lived by hunting wild animals and collecting wild plants. With such small population densities means they are talking about the people who are less in number. Okay, with such less in number, it seems unlikely that prehistoric hunter-gatherer groups had to compete against each other for resources. Okay, or had any need to develop ruthlessness or competitiveness or to go for a war. Okay, so here what they are saying that population is less and resources is too much. So it is unlikely that people of the prehistoric hunter-gatherer group they had compete with each other, or they had developed the attitude of ruthlessness and competitiveness, or they had gone for a war. So this type of thing is unlikely. Okay, this type of thing is false. Okay, unlikely means it is not true. Because the resources is plentiful and the density of the people is less. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here to here. Okay, I hope you understood. And this is our keyword resources. Okay, so there is plentiful of resources. Okay, most supplies. So in 29 number, what does the writer suggest about the prehistoric era in the fourth paragraph? Supplies of natural resources were probably relatively plentiful. Plentiful means abundant and rich. Okay, I hope you understood this. Let's move forward. 30 number. The writer refers to Bruce. So this is our another keyword, Bruce. And let's see whether we are getting our answer from here. So here they are asking for Bruce. Okay, so they are asking here for Bruce only. So let's see. So let's move forward towards our next paragraph. And here in true false yes no not given, they are asking for some anthropologist Kung. Okay, so let's see our fifth paragraph. Let's quickly read it. There is a significant evidence to back this notion from contemporary hunter-gatherers. So this is our keyword, hunter-gatherers group. From contemporary, this entire is our keyword, contemporary hunter-gatherer. There is a significant evidence to back this notion from contemporary hunter-gatherer groups who live in the same way as prehistoric humans did. As the anthropologist, our keyword, anthropologist Bruce Snoft has remarked, hunter-gatherers are characterized by extreme political and sexual egalitarianism. Knopf has observed that individuals in such groups don't accumulate property or possessions and have an ethical obligation to share everything. They also have methods of preserving egalitarianism by ensuring that disparities of status don't arise. Disparities mean differences, okay? Ensuring that differences of status don't arise. Okay, so here in this paragraph what we are getting that anthropologist Bruce has remarked hunter-gatherers are characterized by extreme political. They are extreme political and sexual egalitarianism. What egalitarianism means? Egalitarianism means equality. Okay, they believe in equality, sexual equality. Okay. Knopf has observed that individuals in such group don't accumulate. These people don't accumulate property or possession and have an ethical obligation to share everything. They share everything between each other. They also have methods of preserving equality by ensuring that differences of status don't arise. Okay. This egalitarianism means the doctrine that all people are equal and deserve equal rights and opportunities. Okay, all people are equal and deserve equal rights and opportunities. Okay, so these hunter gatherers are very kind people. Okay, so they believe in equality, equal rights and opportunities to everyone. Okay, so now let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So let's see. So our 30 number of MCQ. The writer refers to Bruce's work. Bruce works as support for the idea that A. Selfishness is a relatively recent development in human societies. B. Only people in isolated communities can live in an unselfish manner. So this thing we have not seen. Very few lifestyles have survived unchanged since prehistoric time. So this thing also Bruce, this is also Bruce, this is not the idea of the Bruce, okay. D. Hunter-gatherer cultures worldwide are declining in number. So this thing also we have not seen, okay. But we have seen this. Selfishness is a relatively recent development in human societies. Okay, so this will be our answer. This will be our answer. Selfishness is a relatively recent development in human societies. Okay. Why we are marking this option? Because in this paragraph, what Mr. Bruce is saying that Bruce has remarked hunter-gatherers are characterized by extreme political and sexual egalitarianism. Knopf has observed that individuals in such group don't accumulate property or possession and have an ethical obligation to share everything. They also have methods of preserving egalitarianism by ensuring that disparities of status don't arise. Okay, so here they are talking about the prehistoric times. Okay, prehistoric humans. Okay, they are talking about the prehistoric humans. Okay, and what they are saying, their selfishness is a relatively recent development. Okay, in prehistoric time this selfishness is not present. Okay, so what they are saying, there is a significant evidence to back this notion from contemporary hunter-gatherers group who live in the same way as prehistoric humans. Okay, so these people are living in the same way as prehistoric humans. Okay, they are not selfish. Okay, they are selfless. Okay, so what we can say, the writers refers to Bruce Knopf's work as support for the idea that selfishness is a relatively recent development. This is recent development in human societies. Okay, in prehistory they are selfless, they are not selfish. Okay, people are not selfish in prehistoric time. Okay, this selfishness is a relatively recent development in human societies. Okay, I hope you understood this. From where we are getting our answer. I hope you understood this. Okay, so with this we have completed our MCQs. Okay, and here also we are getting our answer. Let's see. Bruce Knopf research so that contemporary hunter-gatherer societies tend to exhibit a high level of death in all the areas of life. So we have seen this. Okay, in all areas of life we have seen this. Okay, So we have seen this in the same paragraph only, in fifth number of paragraph only we have seen this. So what they are asking here, Bruce research shows that contemporary hunter-gatherer societies tend to exhibit a high level of dash in all areas of life. Okay, and here what they are saying? They are saying, as the anthropologist Bruce Knopf has remarked, hunter-gatherers are characterized. Okay, characterized means tended to exhibit extreme political. Extreme political means a high level. Extreme means high level. Okay, extreme means high level. This high level. Okay, extreme political and sexual egalitarianism. Knopf has observed that individuals in such group don't accumulate property or possession. Okay, so we are getting our answers. So here they are talking about political and sexual equality. Okay, high level of political and sexual equality. Egalitarianism means, this word is important. Okay, this means equality. Okay, equal rights and equal opportunities. Okay, so what they are asking here, Bruce research shows that contemporary hunter-gatherer societies tend to exhibit a high level of egalitarianism. Okay, check for the spelling is very important. So this will be our answer. Okay, in all areas of life means, they are talking about political and sexual. Okay, political and sexual areas of life. Okay, political and sexual areas of life. Okay, high level means extreme. I hope you understood this high level means extreme. Okay, high level of egalitarianism in all areas of life, extreme political and sexual egalitarianism. Okay, I hope you understood this. We are getting our answer from here. Okay, from here we are getting our answer. Here high level means extreme level of egalitarianism in all areas of life. In all areas of life means they are talking about political and sexual life. Okay, I hope you understood this. Okay, so now let's move forward. These societies also employ strategies to prevent differences in dash occurring. For example, the Noom follows a custom whereby the credit of one person's success at dash is given to another member of the group. So what they are saying here, these societies also employ strategies. Strategies means methods. Okay, strategies means method, we have seen. Okay, this method. Okay, they also have methods of preserving egalitarianism by ensuring that the disparities of status don't arise. Okay, and here what they are saying, these societies also employ strategies means method to prevent means preserving. Okay, prevent means preserving differences means disparities. Okay, differences means so here they are talking about disparities means differences. Okay, differences in they are talking about the status. Differences in status don't arise. Okay, so they prevent differences in status occurring. Okay, these societies also employ strategies to prevent differences in status occurring. Okay, so same thing. Okay, I hope you understood this. Strategies means methods. Preserving means prevent. Okay, preserving means prevent. Okay, and disparities means differences. Okay, differences means disparities. Status don't arise. They prevent differences in status occurring. Okay, I hope you understood this. We have got our answer from here. I hope you understood this. Okay, so now let's quickly. So here they are asking for the Kung follow a custom. Okay, Kung follow a custom. So in this paragraph we have not seen this word. Okay, so we will move forward towards our sixth paragraph. So in sixth paragraph we are getting our keyword. So let's see our sixth paragraph. The Kung people So this is our keyword. The Kung people of Southern Africa, for example, swap arrows. Swap means exchange. They exchange arrows before going hunting, and when an animal is killed, the acclaim does not go to the person who fired the arrow, but to the person the arrow belongs to. And if a person becomes too domineering means too dominating, okay? Too domineering means too dominating, the other members of the group ostracize them. What do I ostracize? Ostracize means they ban them, okay? They ban them. Ostracize them means they ban them. Other members of the group ban them. Exiling. What do you mean by exiling? Exiling means to send someone away from their own country or village, okay? Exiling means to send someone away from their own country or village, okay? Exiling the offender from the society. Typically, in such groups, men do not dictate. What do you mean by dictate? Dictate means to give orders or tell someone exactly what they must do with total authority, okay? Dictate, okay? Dictate means to give orders or tell someone exactly what they must do with total authority. So, what they are saying, men do not dictate what women do. So, men do not give orders, okay, to women. What here they are saying, men do not give orders what women do, okay? Women in hunter-gatherer groups worldwide often benefit from a higher level of autonomy. Autonomy means they are means they often benefit from the high level of autonomy. Means independent, okay? They are more independent, okay? Being able to select their own marriage partners, decide what work they do, and work whenever they choose to. And if a marriage breaks down, they have custody rights over their children, okay? So these are the benefits of the women in hunter-gatherer. Means they are free to select their marriage partners. They are free to decide what work they want to do and work whenever they choose to. And also they have full independence to take a custody rights over their children. Okay, so these are the benefits of the woman in hunter-gatherer group. So now let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So let's see. So here what they are asking for example, the Kung follow a custom whereby the credit of one person's success at dash is given to another member of the group. Okay, so this thing we have just seen this thing. We have just seen this thing here. Okay. So we have seen this thing here. Okay, the Kung people of Southern Africa, for example, swap means exchange arrows before going hunting. And when an animal is killed, the acclaim does not go to the person. Acclaim means they are talking about the credit. Credit does not go. Acclaim means credit. The credit does not go to the person who fired the arrow, but to the person the arrow belongs to. Okay. So they are giving credit to the person the arrow belongs to and not to the person who fired the arrow. Okay. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So here they are talking, Kung allow a custom whereby the credit means acclaim of one person's success at hunting, hunting, hunting is given to another member of the group. Okay, individuals who behave in a dash manner are punished by excluded from the group. So this thing also we have seen. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So let's see. So we are getting our answer. Okay. Here individual who behave in a dash manner are punished by excluded from the group, and women have a considerable amount of dash in choices regarding work and marriage. Okay, we have just seen this. Behave in a dash manner. Behave in a dash manner means here they are talking about here. If a person, okay, here we have completed regarding the arrows. Here we have completed regarding arrows. Okay, and if a person becomes too domineering means too dominating, behave or becomes, okay, the same thing, becomes too domineering, the other members of the group ostracize them means exclude them. Okay, exclude them and exiling the offender from the society. Okay, individuals who behave in a domineering manner, domineering, this will be our answer. Okay, so domineering, domineering manner, and punished by being excluded from the group, and women who have a considerable amount of, so let's see. Women in a hunter-gatherer groups worldwide often benefit from a high level of autonomy. High level means considerable amount. Okay, considerable amount of autonomy. Okay, autonomy. Okay, considerable amount means high level. Okay, this considerable amount of means high level of autonomy. Okay, so from here we are getting our answer. Okay, high level of autonomy means considerable amount of autonomy. Okay, so with this we have completed our summary also. Okay, and we have completed our 6th paragraph also. So now let's quickly move towards our 7th paragraph, and we have complete the summary also, and we have completed our MCQs also. Okay, and only yes no not given is remaining. So now let's quickly read our 7th number of paragraph, and let's see our keyword here. Our keyword is some anthropologists are mistaken, okay, for the Kung began to decline. Okay, and our another keyword is advantage, or another keyword is being peaceful. So now let's see our 7th number of paragraph. So let's quickly read it. Many anthropologists believe that societies such as Kung were normal until a few thousand years ago, when population growth led to the development of agriculture and a settled lifestyle. In a view of above, there seems little reason to assume that traits such as racism, warfare, and male domination should have been selected by evolution, as they would have been of little benefit in the prehistoric era. Individuals who behaved selfishly and ruthlessly would be less likely to survive. Who is less likely to survive? Individual who behaved selfishly and ruthlessly would be less likely to survive, since they would have been ostracized from their group. Ostracized means excluded from their group. Okay, ostracized means excluded from their group. Okay, so let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So let's see our question. In question, what they are asking? They are asking, some anthropologists are mistaken about the point when the number of societies such as Kung began to decline. Okay, so in this paragraph, we have not seen the point how Kung began to decline. Okay, this thing we have not seen. Okay, in this paragraph, this entire thing is not present. Okay, this Kung began to decline, this entire thing is not present in this paragraph. Okay, but what they are saying here, they are saying regarding benefits, little benefits, settled lifestyle. Okay, so we will move forward towards our 37 number of question. We are not getting anything regarding 36 number. Okay, let's see 37. Humans who developed warlike traits in prehistory would have had an advantage over those who didn't. Okay, so what they are saying here, they are saying that humans who developed warlike traits in prehistory would have had an advantage. Advantage means benefit over those who didn't. Okay, but in paragraph, what they are saying, They are saying, in the view of the above, there seems little reason to assume that traits such as racism, warfare, and male domination should have been selected by a evolution, as they would have been of little benefit. Okay, little benefit in the prehistoric era. Okay. Individuals who have behaved selflessly and ruthlessly would be less likely to survive, since they would have been excluded from their groups. Okay, here what they are saying, they get little benefit. Okay, the people who are selfish, ruthless, okay, they are not likely to be survive. Okay, would be less likely to survive. Okay, and in question what they are asking, in question they are asking that humans would develop warlike traits. Warlike traits means they are talking about ruthlessness. Okay, they are talking about this selfishness and ruthlessness. Okay, selfishly and ruthlessly. Okay, and ruthlessly. Warlike traits means selflessly and ruthlessly. What they are saying, humans would develop warlike traits in prehistory would have had an advantage over those who didn't. Okay, and in question and in paragraph, what they are saying that individual who behave selflessly and ruthlessly would be less likely to survive, since they would have been ostracized from their group. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. Okay, we are getting from our answer from here to here. Okay, I hope you understood this. Okay, so both the statements are contradicting with each other. Both the statement, the view, this is the view of the writer, and this is the question. What they are asking, would have an advantage. Okay, they would have an advantage over those who didn't. Humans who develop warlike traits in prehistory would have an advantage over those who didn't. Okay, so these both lines are contradicting with each other, so that's why we will write no in front of 37 in our answer sheet. Okay, we will write no in front of 37 in our answer sheet. Okay, I hope you understood this. Why we have written no? Because both the statement here, they are saying that they would have an advantage over those who didn't. Okay, these warlike traits. Okay, the person who had developed warlike traits have an advantage over those who didn't. But in this, what they are saying, they are saying in the view of the above, there seems little reason to assume that traits such as racism, warfare, and male domination have been selected by evolution, as they would have been of little benefit in the prehistoric era. Individuals who have behaved selflessly and ruthlessly would be less likely to survive, since they would have been excluded from their group. Okay, I hope you understood this. Okay, so from this we are getting our answer. From these lines we are getting our answers. Okay, and we have completed our 37 number. Okay, we have completed our 37 number also. This thing is not present. Okay, Kung began to decline, this thing is not present, so we will write not given. Okay, we will write not given in front of 36 in our answer sheet. Okay, and let's move forward towards our another question. 38, being peaceful and cooperative is a natural way for people to behave. Okay, and now we will move forward towards our 8th number of paragraph. Okay, this is our 8th number of paragraph. So now let's quickly read it. So let's quickly read. It makes more sense than to see traits such as cooperation, egalitarianism, altruism, and peacefulness as innate characteristics. Innate characteristics mean inbuilt characteristics of human beings. These were the traits that were prevalent in human life for tens of thousands of years. Okay, so presumably these traits are still strong in us now. Okay, so what they are saying here, they are saying traits such as cooperation, egalitarianism, altruism, and peacefulness is an inbuilt characteristics of human beings. These were the traits that were prevalent in human life for tens of thousands of years, so presumably these traits are still strong in us now. So here cooperation, egalitarianism means equality. Okay, equal rights and opportunities. Okay, and altruism means the fact of caring about the needs and happiness of other people more than yours. Okay, altruism means the fact of caring about needs and happiness of other people more than yours. Okay, I hope you understood this. So let's see whether we are getting our answer. And here tens of thousands of years means this is the phrase, which means quantity that is at least 20,000 but less than 100,000. Okay, a quantity that is at least 20,000. Tens of thousands of years means this is a phrase which means a quantity that is at least 20,000 but less than 100,000. Okay, I hope you understood this. So let's see whether we are getting our answer or not. So in 38 number, what they are asking being peaceful and cooperative. This thing we have seen in the same paragraph only. Okay, being peaceful and cooperative is a natural way for people to behave. Okay, and the same thing they are saying in this paragraph. It makes more sense than to see traits such as cooperation, okay, egalitarianism, altruism and peacefulness as innate characteristic. Innate characteristic means inbuilt characteristic of human beings. Innate characteristics means inbuilt characteristics. Okay, inbuilt characteristics means a natural way of people to behave. Okay, a natural way of people to behave. So the same thing they are asking here also, and both the statements are agreeing with each other. Okay, so we will write yes in front of 38 in our answer sheet. Okay, we will write yes in front of 38 in our answer sheet. Why? Because being peaceful and cooperative is a natural way for people to behave. This entire line agrees with this. Okay, this entire line, it makes more sense than to see traits such as cooperation, egalitarianism, altruism and peacefulness as innate characteristics of human beings. Okay, so from this we are getting our answer. Okay, I hope you understood this. So let's see our another keyword. 39 number. Negative traits are more apparent in some modern culture than in others. Okay, so we have to look for these keywords, negative traits, okay, and animal research. So now our 9th and 10th paragraph are remaining. So now let's quickly read it. But if prehistoric life wasn't really as brutal as has often been assumed, why do modern humans behave so selfishly and ruthlessly? Okay, perhaps these negative traits, so this is our keyword, negative traits. Perhaps this negative trait should be seen as a later development, the result of environmental and psychological factors. This is the selflessly and ruthlessly is a result of environmental and psychological factor. Research has shown repeatedly that when the natural habitat of the primates such as apes and gorillas are disrupted means disturbed. Okay, disrupted means disturbed. Okay, disturbed, they tend to become more violent and hierarchical. Okay, Okay, so research has shown that when the natural habitats of the primates such as apes and gorillas are disturbed, they tend to become more violent and hierarchical. Okay, research has shown this. Research has shown repeatedly. Okay, so now let's see whether we are getting anything. So 39 number, negative traits are more apparent in some modern culture than in others. So we have not seen anything regarding this. Okay, and our 40 number of question, animal research has failed to reveal a link between changes in the environment and the emergence of aggressive tendencies. Animal research means they are talking about the apes and gorillas. Okay, animals means they are talking about apes and gorillas. What they are saying? Animal research has failed to reveal a link between changes in the environment and the emergence of the aggressive tendencies. Okay, so these lines we have seen, but this statement is contradicting with these lines. Okay, What they are saying here, research has shown repeatedly that when the natural habitat of the primate, such as apes and gorillas, are disturbed, they tend to become more violent and hierarchical. Research has confirmed this. Research has confirmed that when you are disturbing the natural habitat of the primate, these primates become more violent and hierarchical. More violent means aggressiveness. Okay, violent means aggressive. Okay, and in question what they are asking, in question they are asking that 40 number, animal research has failed to reveal a link between changes in the environment and the emergence of aggressive tendencies. No, we will write no, because animal research has completely proven that there is a link between environment and the emergence of the aggressive tendencies. Okay, this animal research in question they are asking, animal research has failed to reveal a link between changes in the environment and emergence of the aggressive tendencies. But in paragraph what they are saying, research has shown repeatedly that when the natural habitat of the primates such as apes and gorillas are disturbed, they tend to become more violent. More violent means more aggressive. Aggressive. Violent means aggressive. When the natural habitat is disturbed, they become more aggressive. Okay, research has repeatedly shown that. Research has confirmed that. And in question what they are asking, animal research has failed. Animal means they are talking about apes and gorillas. Research has failed to reveal a link between changes in the environment and the emergence of the aggressive tendencies. Okay, so both the statements are contradicting, and that's why we have written no here. Okay, that's why we have written no here. Both the statements are contradicting with each other. Okay, and with this we have completed, but 39 number is remaining and our last paragraph is also remaining. So we will quickly read our last paragraph whether we are getting anything. Okay, so it would well be that same thing has happened to us. I believe that the end of the hunter-gatherer lifestyle and the advent of farming was connected to a psychological change that occurred in some groups of people. There was a new sense of individuality and separateness which led to a new selfishness and ultimately to hierarchical societies, patriarchy and warfare. At any rate, these negative traits appear to have developed so recently. These negative traits appear to have developed so recently that it doesn't seem feasible to explain them in adaptive or evolutionary terms. And what they are asking here, negative traits are more apparent in some modern cultures than in others. So this entire line we have not seen. So we will write not given in front of 39 in our answer sheet. Okay, we will write not given because this entire line we have not seen. We have not seen this entire line. Okay, we have just seen this negative trait, but we have not seen these. They are more apparent in some modern cultures. Okay, I hope you understood this. Okay, I hope you understood this. Mean they are talking about negative traits. Okay, but they are not talking about the comparison with other culture. Okay, they are talking about the negative trait, but they are not comparing anything regarding with other culture. Okay, I hope you understood this. Okay, so we have completed our yes, no, not given also, and with this we have completed our entire passage. Okay, we have completed our entire passage, and the passage was from Cambridge 19, academic Cambridge 19. Okay, so we have completed this passage, the unselfish gene. I hope you understood this. So try to learn, try to practice as much as passages as you can. Okay friends.